Hello and welcome to our Little Discover Arbonne. My name's Honeysett for those of you that don't know me. And Georgia and I just really wanted to put together a little DA tonight for anyone that wanted to jump on and have a look and honestly see what this business is all about. I know there's so many misconceptions out there about a little lipstick business like this, but we have so much that we want to share with you tonight, and we're so grateful that you've jumped on to have a look. So I'll just tell you a little bit about myself. As I said before, my name's Honeysett and I'm an area manager with Arbonne. And I started this business about 2 years ago, but I was actually introduced to the products 3 years before that. And one of my friends begged me to have a workshop for it, and I put it off and put it off and put it off. And then I said, rightio. And I begged all my friends to come around, and I promised them that I'd cook them my famous sausage rolls, and begged them, please just buy a lip gloss and we'll get this lady off my back. And what ended up happening was we come over and we heard this amazing presentation. We tried the products and we tried the makeup, and we walked out of that night throwing out every other product that we had in our vanities at home in our makeup cases, and we switched them all to Arbonne. So for about 3 years, I was using the products and absolutely loved them and recommended them to everybody that I knew. And my boss come to me one day. I was working, or I still am, in the mining industry in the accounting department. And my boss come to me one day and said, we're getting rid of another girl from a different department and we want you to take on her role. And I was so excited because I thought that meant more money, a new role, like something new and exciting. I'd probably be moving. And she said, actually, we want you to stay in your current role and do this job on top of your normal job. We need you to work extra hours and we don't have any extra money to pay you. And I remember sitting there and I was crying. And I was thinking, oh my goodness, I do not have time to work an extra 20 hours a week. And she said to me, I'm so glad that you're grateful for this opportunity. And I just looked at her and I just walked out. And I then started working between 60 and 80 hours a week. I was working 12-hour days in an office job. I wasn't getting paid an extra cent. I was managing a ladies' league tag team. My partner at the time was 2 hours away. I just got a dog. Like, my life was full. And anyone that knows me knows how social I am and how much I love being with my family, and they were all demanding my time. And my best friend Jordan come around one night and she said to me, I think I'm going to do Arbonne as a business. And she said, go along and listen to the presentation that I've just listened to and see what you think. She said, I want your opinion. Obviously, I come from a business background. And I went to the presentation, and it's exactly the same one that you're going to listen to tonight. And I walked out of there and I texted her and I said, I'm doing this with you. We're jumping in together. And I honestly have never looked back. And hopefully tonight I'll give you a little bit of an insight as to why. Coming from someone that has a accounting background and has been to uni and finished and done everything that I guess you're kind of told to do when you finish school, to jumping into something like this. Like, people have this misconception that it's just a little lipstick business, and I can't wait to show you that it's not, and that this can potentially change your future. So I'm just going to hand it over here to my beautiful cousin Georgia, who's on my team, and she'll give you her background and we'll jump straight into it.
Thanks, Sam. So I am Georgia Honeysett, for those who don't know me. Sam is my mentor. She's the one that introduced me to this business. I definitely wasn't interested in joining this business. I wasn't looking for anything. I had just returned to work from maternity leave with my second child. So anyone that has kids and has returned to work, it's a busy time. I really struggled returning to work. So I definitely didn't have extra time. I didn't want to do anything extra. But I did get back to work, earning the same salary, paying double childcare costs, and realised that there had to be something better. So when I had said, I couldn't do this, I would fail. What happens if I failed at this business? By being shown the right information and the facts of this business and how it actually works, to me, it does make sense. I work in corporate and have for many years now, so I understand how businesses work. So seeing the business model and how it really does work just made sense to me. And I took a leap of faith and I jumped in, and again, I'm so glad that I did. And I, again, same as Sam, have never looked back. So listen tonight with an open heart, with an open mind, and just really taking the information that we have to share about this business and about how it works, and see if it could be a fit for you. The Arbonne story. So Peter Mork down here with the red glasses, he is the founder of Arbonne. He created this 37 years ago. He was sitting in a cafe in Arbonne in Switzerland, and he'd been working in the health and wellness business for another cosmetics company, and he could already see back then the effects that these chemicals were having on women's health, and he knew that there had to be something better. He had this vision of creating this opportunity for women to be able to create an amazing life and support themselves financially, but also to have these amazing, safe, premium products that they could also build this business with. So that's how Arbonne began. In 2007, we launched into Australia. So we're celebrating 10 years this year, which has been amazing. And last year we did also launch into Taiwan and New Zealand, which has been amazing too. The beginning, we've got so much more growth to go.
Okay, so this is what completely got me sucked in right at the start. It's our amazing products and the advantages that they have on your whole body. So what makes us unique is that we combine the best of science and the best of nature with new technologies to make sure that you are getting the most amazing results. So we're plant-based and we're botanically formulated, but we also do include those scientific formulas as well to make sure that not only are you making your skin feel nice, you're also creating a change in so that you can look and feel amazing and still look 20 when you're actually 50. We're based on a Swiss heritage. We started in Switzerland, so we're based on the European standards. So what that means is in Europe, there's over 1,400 ingredients that are actually banned by the DSA. I'm sure it's called the DSA. On what they're allowed to put in their products over there. Where here in Australia, we're only banned on 230 ingredients. So we adhere to the European standards, so you really know that you're getting the top shelf quality products. We source our ingredients from all over the globe to make sure that we are using the most amazing, effective products for you. We've never tested on animals, and I'll get to that in a little bit, but we've got all these certifications on all of our products. It's not like one lot of products has a certification and another one doesn't. Our entire range is certified. And as you can see, our first one there is the vegan certification, and that is actually quite hard to get. So you may notice more and more, I've started noticing on more and more other companies that they're vegan friendly or they're not tested on animals, but to actually obtain that vegan certification is quite difficult, and we've had that for our entire 37 years. This is the one thing that made me chuck out every single product that I had 5 years ago. So we're formulated without gluten, which everyone knows someone these days that's a celiac or that just doesn't like having gluten in their diet because of the way it makes them feel. We're also formulated without petroleum. Not many people actually know that petroleum is a form of mineral oil, which is actually the byproduct of the distillation process of gasoline. And it's actually cheaper for those companies to on-sell it to the cosmetics industry for them to put it in your products than it is for them to try and get rid of it in the environment. And what it is, it's a petrochemical. So one, it's damaging your skin, but two, it's also like wrapping your skin in Glad wrap so it can't breathe, which ages your skin faster than if you put nothing on your skin at all. So if you Googled mineral oil, it comes up under about 36 different names. So you won't turn your products over and just see mineral oil. You'll see other really long names that you don't know what they mean, and we're just kind of brought up to disregard them. But when you actually look into it, it's actually doing quite a lot of damage to your skin. Now, we're formulated without animal products or animal byproducts, and we've never ever tested on animals. So what this is where roadkill, euthanized pets, any leftovers from other cosmetic companies that do test on animals are taken to a rendering plant. And what happens is they get put into these big vats. It's kind of like a soup vat, and they boil it. And what happens is the fat rises to the top. They scoop that fat off, and the number one consumer of that fat is the cosmetics industry. And what they do is they put that fat into your products that you're buying from the supermarket as a filler. So when you put something on your skin or a moisturizer on your skin, and you put heaps on because your skin's really dry, and then 5 minutes later you think, that's done nothing, I better put some more on. While your product may say that it contains some amazing vitamin, it actually contains probably less than 5% of that vitamin, and the rest of it is made up of mineral oil and fillers. So that's why you keep feeling like you need to keep reapplying something onto your skin, because it's actually not going into it. We don't contain any formaldehyde, and most people know that formaldehyde is used to preserve dead bodies, and it's actually found in lots of children's toys to keep them hard as well. So cosmetic companies in Australia are actually allowed to put a tiny bit of formaldehyde in their products to keep them on the shelves for longer. And while that tiny little bit in that one product may be okay for you, as women we use over 26 different products a day. I probably use a lot more. It takes a lot longer to get this to look half decent. And every single little percentage of that adds up over time. And that's where I really went, oh my goodness, what am I doing putting these damaging products on my skin? And I changed everything straight away. The other thing that we're not formulated with is chemical dyes or fragrances. So I used to be a person that told everyone that I had sensitive skin. I was so worried about trying products because I knew that I would have a reaction to them. And little did I know that it was probably because I was choosing the products that had a nice pink moisturizer or smelled amazing. What those things actually are the chemical dyes and the fragrances that are put in there to cover the gross smell, or to cover the color of what it actually naturally is. So all of our products that you smell and the color of them are all from the ingredients. They're not altered at all. We also don't contain any artificial sweeteners or flavors, and we're paraben and phthalate free. So it's been known, there's been a lot of studies recently on the parabens and phthalates that is actually causing cancer in a lot of women these days. So I know so many people, and I think most people know someone that's been touched by cancer, and if I can do anything to stop my family going through another traumatic experience like that, then I will do that. So that was a really big thing for me, is getting rid of parabens and phthalates out of our household.
So the products, we do have over 400 products. I know that we started in our catalogue with about 6 originally. So we have obviously over time expanded, and we do have now over 400. All of our products are consumable, which is really important in building a sustainable business. We have a range of skincare, nutrition, cosmetics. So we do have something for everyone. Being consumable, these products are all something that goes down the drain, which sounds terrible, but these are products that we use, we reorder, and ultimately we're all using these types of products anyway. Instead of buying them from somewhere else, we just order them from our own online store.
So our lead range is our RE9 range, and this is the range that I think most people will be using. And what happened was our CEO come in about 10 years ago, and we were all telling everyone that we had the best products on the market, and she come in and said, we probably should have that tested so that we actually are the best products on the market. And what ended up happening was she went to these testers and said, I want you to test us against the best of the best. So we got tested against the leading department store brands, you know, the very expensive, like $600 night creams. And we also got tested against the top MLM brand in America. And what ended up happening was we did come out number one in all of these areas. And that's what makes our products the best, is that while we are affordable for the everyday woman, we also know that we're putting the best products on our skin. So if you want to have amazing, healthy looking skin, you need to jump onto our products. Even if you're not interested in the business, these products are the best. Now, last year, Georgia and I actually went to Vegas, and we're off to Vegas very soon again. And they released this brand new Genius Ultra tool. And what this is it's an ultrasound device that pushes the products deeper into your skin to get faster, more longer lasting, amazing, instant results. So while it still is the products that are doing the work for you, this device is just amazing. And we had a 6-month supply that they assumed would last us 6 months, and it sold out in less than 2 weeks. So this little baby was on demand. And honestly, people are getting instant results the second that they use it. So jump online and have a Google. Research as much as you want, because I know that you will find amazing results. And I just love it. I love showing people this device because they can see on their own skin how much this can change their lives. So we all know someone that wants Botox, and with this little baby, you don't need it. So it's so amazing. Your turn, George.
So network marketing. So we all know how a traditional business works. There's generally about 5 steps before it reaches you, the consumer, and at all of those steps, they all cost millions of dollars. And as the consumer, we end up paying for all those steps. So the difference in network marketing is that it goes direct from the manufacturer, direct to you, the consumer, which frees up millions of dollars to go back into the development and research to ensure that we are delivering these premium products, and that we're always top of game. We're always redeveloping our products to make sure that they are the premium and top of what we're offering. And also it frees up lots of money to go back into the consultant's pocket, simply as a thank you for sharing and recommending Arbonne. So network marketing, social marketing, whatever you want to call it, is something that we all do every single day. Whether you're recommending a movie, a restaurant, it's something that we all do that we're unaware that we're doing, and we're definitely not getting paid to do it. So it's not a new concept. This business model is just a different way of getting products. So why Arbonne, why now? We've gone through the consumable products, that these are products that everyone's using every day and continues to reorder. The demand for health and wellness is huge. Everyone wants to look and feel great, and the industry of health and wellness is definitely booming at the moment. The ability to leverage our time leveraging is not a new concept. This is something that all businesses do, whether by having employees, the directors and CEOs are leveraging their own time. Within our business, a great way to understand it is that if I personally work 10 hours a week, and then I have 4 other people in my team working 10 hours a week, I'm getting paid on 50 hours worth of work for simply doing those 10 hours myself. So that's a great way to understand it. On an internet-based business, I mean, this is something that is definitely the future. I know personally, recently I was trying to find a Dick Smith store to buy my son's birthday present and couldn't find one anywhere because they've actually closed all their storefronts. Having a storefront is expensive, the overheads are expensive, and it's not a smart way to run business. And a lot of mainstream businesses are doing this now because the internet-based business side of things is booming, and the cost to cover a storefront isn't worth it. So internet-based businesses definitely are the future, and that's one reason why network marketing businesses are in such a good position. Global opportunity, this is me. So the global opportunity, one reason this is important is, of course, for our growth. You can see in green, this is where we are currently. So we're in the United States, in Canada, Australia, the United Kingdom, Poland, now New Zealand and Taiwan, which is our gateway into Asia. But you can still see there how much growth we still have to go. So being in business for 37 years now, you can see how much we still do have to go. And also, of course, it is important for having an international business. So you can have business and you can have clients in any of these countries, and having the technology that we do makes this so simple. And also building a team. You can have people join you in this business from any of these countries all over the world, and while we're sleeping, they're awake working their business, and you wake up to see your business still growing. So that obviously is such an amazing opportunity to have.
Okay, so this is how easy it really is. All you have to do is stop buying your skincare and makeup products and even your nutrition products now from retail stores and paying their overheads and paying their CEOs to go on another $1 million holiday every year. You can start enjoying the benefits of Arbonne, because really all you're doing is redirecting your spending that you're already spending to your own business on healthier, safer products, and at the end of the day, you get paid a commission on it. And all you're doing then is sharing your products with your friends and family and your network, and you get paid on that as well, and you're helping them, and you're showing them better, healthier, safer skincare, makeup, cosmetics, nutrition. You're literally changing people's lives, and all you're doing is talking about things that you love. I've never sold a product. I honestly just share my passion about the products and what works for me. And if people choose to buy it, then they choose to share it with their family and friends as well. That's seriously how simple and easy it is. So this is my favorite part. Coming from an accounting background, all I really cared about was the money. So this is the 4 ways that you can earn an income with Arbonne. And I know in my current position, I can only earn one type of income. So by being able to earn 4, my eyes lit up like it was fireworks. So the first one is a commission. So whatever sales you make to your clients, you earn a commission on that. Then the second one is overrides. So by building a team, you then make an override on everything that they do in their team as well. So that was a really big thing for me. And it's not making money on people, it's just making money on those products that they share with their friends and family as well. The third one is the Mercedes-Benz cash program. And what happens is once you reach the 3rd level of Arbonne, they actually pay you like a commission every month on top of your other commissions to drive around in a white Mercedes-Benz. And I don't know about you, but that sounds pretty good to me. And the 4th one is a cash bonus. Now, at every single management level, you can earn a bonus. So there's nothing stopping the person that's at the top of the company earning like the same bonus as somebody that's just started out. So that was a really big thing for me. I know my current job that I work in, I get a bonus once a year, and I have to work and work and work for that. And I guess I have to give an explanation as to why I deserve that every year. We go into a meeting and I have to tell them why I deserve to get a bonus on top of my current wage, where with Arbonne, if you work your business, you can earn that bonus, and it's just amazing. So this is what everyone wants to know. What are the dollar figures? So as a district manager, that's the 1st level. The average income is $311. And they say it takes 5 months to get there, but people in my team have done it in 1 month. People have done it in 10 months. It really honestly depends on how quickly or how slow you want to go. Now, I know lots of people go, oh, $300, that's not very much, but that might be a lot of money to somebody who just wants to put it aside for a family holiday, or really needs to pay off their credit card every month, or a mortgage repayment. Like, that is amazing. The second one is area manager. Now, that's where I am at the moment, and this is where your business is willable. So if, God forbid, something ever happened to me, my business is willable to whoever I want it to be. It's probably to my dog at the moment, because that's who I love, and that's where my money will go. But it can go to anyone in your family once you get to this level. And the average income is between $1,000 and $2,000 there, and it takes about 12 months to get there. I like to talk about this level because it really is setting you up for the next level. And I had a friend say to me the other day, how do you afford to live in the house that you do? I live in a really, really nice apartment that is in a bit of a secured complex, and it is a bit on the high end of the rent scale. And I got to say, because of Arbonne, I get to live here. And that made me so happy that I get to live in an amazing little apartment because of Arbonne, instead of living in a share house, I guess, in a 1 bedroom and having to share a bathroom with someone that I don't even know. So it is really life-changing, even just at the second level in this business. The third level is regional vice president, and this is where you get your Mercedes, and the average monthly income is just under $7,000 there. And I don't know about you, but $7,000 would completely replace my everyday income and could honestly change my life. So I'm definitely striving to get there. It says it takes 2 years to get there, but it really is how fast or how slow you want to go. And the fourth one, which is actually available to everyone to get there if you are willing to put in the hard yards, is national vice president. And the average income there is $19,000. Now, I don't know about you, but $19,000 a month into my bank account would completely change my life and my family's life. And it says it takes 43 months to get there, and I know that if I work my bum off for the next 5 years and I can be making $19,000, I'm 100% going to keep doing this business because I know that it's worth it. Not only do I get a Mercedes, on top of that, I'm earning quadruple what I'm earning now. So it's definitely worth it. So how does this business start? It starts with you and my dog, as you can see. And what ends up happening is you start building your network of independent consultants and clients that are exactly like you. And at the end of the day, you get an amazing team like I have. My team is growing every single month. This was a couple of months ago, my team, and it's even bigger now. So I'm so lucky. And obviously not everyone will want to do your business, and that's completely fine, but they will want to help you out. They'll want to get into the products because these products are phenomenal and they will completely change your life. So not only do you have a team, you also have a retail network of consumers that are going to jump online every single month and reorder their products. And every single time that they do that, you get paid on that. So it's like making money while you sleep, and I love sleeping. So it was definite yes from me.
So where do you see yourself? Obviously not everyone is interested in this business, and a great way to start, even if you're not interested or you are, by hosting a workshop. So getting some friends together, trying the products, and it's really a fun little afternoon. And then becoming a preferred client. So you can sign up. It's basically our loyalty program. So you're getting 20% off your products and some great ASVP packs as well, simply just to try these products and get them on your skin. Or you can become an independent consultant like us, simply for the better discount and the better opportunities within the products, or to build a business alongside what you're currently doing, because anyone can do this business.
Especially if we can, anyone can do it.
And I know, oh, sorry.
That's okay, you go.
I was just going to say, a lot of people think, oh, this business isn't for me, or oh, I definitely couldn't do that, because it's something they haven't done before, or it's not their dream of what they've grown up imagining they would do. I know for me, it definitely wasn't. This wasn't something I ever wanted to do or ever imagined myself doing. But Arbonne doesn't have to be your dream. Arbonne can simply be the vehicle that takes you from where you are to where you want to be. Arbonne can be the tool that supports you financially while you build your dreams. So don't write it off because it's something that you haven't looked into before. It definitely can change your life.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I remember I left high school and I thought that I would be making millions, and I ended up doing what everyone else does and go to uni and get a job, and I sit in an office for 40 hours a week and I dream of so many other things. And this slide really hit a nerve with me. I still remember crying the night that I saw this presentation because it said, if you keep doing what you're doing, where will you be in 5 years? And would you be happy? And I remember sitting there thinking, if I'm still doing this in 5 years, I will be very unhappy. And I knew that Arbonne was not my dream. Like, I never grew up thinking I'm going to sell lipsticks. Like, it's amazing I even brushed my hair tonight for you guys. And it has shown me a completely different way. I know that my goal in life is to go and help the orphans and build orphanages over in Guatemala and Cambodia, and that's something that I will be able to do because of Arbonne, because I'll be making an income, a passive income, while I'm out volunteering, and that just will completely change my life and the lives of those all around me. And I know that Arbonne is something that so many people just look at on the surface and say no. And I hope that tonight we've opened up your mind a little bit and shared with you why we love it so much and why it can be such an amazing tool for you in your life as well. And you might not think it's for you, but you might know someone that you do think it's for. So direct them back to this video, send them to me or Georgia, and we can have a chat with them. There's absolutely no pressure at all. And we're always willing to help you. We're always doing stuff together as a team. And instead of asking yourself, what if it doesn't work, ask yourself, what if it does? Because this could just completely change your life. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. We're so grateful that you are on here. We're so grateful that you've got that to the end of this video if you have.
If you're still here, well done.
Yes. Contact us today and we'll help you start your own business, or we'll help you get in touch with our products. So if you haven't used them before, I lost my train of thought then. So yeah, thank you again. And do you have anything else to say, George?
Nope.
Okay. So hopefully we'll talk to you all soon. Thank you so much. Bye.